Nintendo Direct 2018, all Switch games that could be announced today. Nintendo Direct 2018, Update 2, more information is starting to come to light about Dark Souls Remastered. Apparently, the game will feature the Artorias of the Abyss DLC, which would make sense as remastered games tend to compile all the DLC into one package. According to the USPS blog, the PS4 version of the game will let you return to Lordran to re-experience the original Dark Souls in 4K resolution and HDR lighting when playing on PS4 Pro. Whether you're a die-hard fan of the Dark Souls series, or someone looking to take their first plunge into the series, you can experience an epic, dark fantasy universe stricken by the curse in stunning, high-definition detail running at 60 FPS, the blog reads. Explore and build your character to create a unique gameplay experience with a wide variety of weapons, armor, and magic. Do you want to mercilessly slash away at your enemies, or devastate them with powerful spells? I say, why not both? The online portion of the game is also getting an upgrade, too. Instead of 4 players, 6 people can gather to either support or betray each other, finding a home among 9 covenants online with dedicated servers. Whilst a lot of this refers to the PS4 version of the game, we'll likely see a lot of the same features on Nintendo Switch, too, except HDR. We definitely won't see that on Nintendo's console. Nintendo Direct 2018, Update 1, The World Ends With You, Remixed has been announced, bringing the game to Nintendo Switch, complete with its original Nintendo then announced Edgeslash and its 2 forms will be joining Pokken Tournament DX alongside Blastoise as a battle character. New Uncelebi support pack was also announced. In Kirby Star Allies, the titular hero will be getting the ability to throw friends in 4-player co-op, as well as new special moves like an Icicle Blast. An unknown deep space threat will be added to the game, too. Nintendo also announced the definitive edition of Hyrule Warriors. It will contain every map, all premium DLC, 29 playable characters, 1080p HD in TV mode and local 2-player Joy-Con support. This will be coming to the console this spring. A new Mario Tennis game has also been announced. Called Mario Tennis Aces, it's planned to launch this spring. Described as full-scale tennis battles, the gameplay will see Mario face off against his popular supporting characters. The game will also come with a story mode that features, weirdly, boss fights. We're promised more information soon. A hide-and-seek mode featuring balloons, where you have to hide balloons and hide them yourself, has been announced for Super Mario Odyssey, which can be activated by talking to Luigi in-game SNK heroines. Tag Team Frenzy has also been announced with some of the most popular leading ladies from the fighting game series. It's due this summer. New DLC for Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle has been announced. Donkey Kong is being added to the game. Payday 2 will also be premiering on the console on February 27. We also finally saw a new look at Faye, EA's dark Nordic adventure game. You can use the Joy-Cons to sing in tune with other songs and creatures, using the HD rumble to detect the song. Donkey Kong: Tropical Twist will be coming to the Nintendo Switch too, introducing a new character called Funky Kong. This bodacious re-release will be coming to Nintendo Switch on May 4th. Finally, Dark Souls has been confirmed for the Nintendo Switch. It's coming on the 25th May, that's all we know about the game for now. It is very heavily rumored that there will be a Nintendo Direct showcase coming today. However, what isn't clear is what games we might be seeing as part of the showing. There have been lots of leaks and rumors floating around about exactly what Nintendo is going to announce at its next Direct, mostly fueled by a leak of 18 SKUs via Amazon and a leaked memo from EA. Rumors suggest that the Switch is going to get some bolstered third-party support. The likes of Activision Blizzard will join the Nintendo party with support for its virtual card game Blizzard. Take-Two is also rumored to start supporting the console in earnest, too, with massive games such as GTA and Red Dead Redemption supposedly coming to the Switch within the next year. Then there is the leaked EA memo suggesting adventure game Fae would be renounced for the hybrid console. You can see a full list of the rumored titles coming to the Switch below. We do know for a fact that Nintendo is working on a series of new first-party games. The company has outright stated it is working on the likes of Pokémon, Kirby and Yoshi titles for the console. But there are also other titles in development we're expecting to see more of soon. The company announced Metroid 4 at E3 last year, and we've heard precious little about the game since, so we're due an update on that. Then there's a Smash Bros. Game. Every mainline Nintendo console has seen a Smash game in some form or another, so we're expecting the same to be true of the Nintendo Switch. There is also likely to be a Fire Emblem game in development for the console. Nintendo has hinted at more plans for the title in the previous months, so we're awaiting to see what the future will hold for the series. Finally, there's surely an Animal Crossing game in the works, too. After the series' success on mobile, Nintendo would be remiss to forget about the title now. This all comes from a series of leaks that point to Nintendo announcing new projects this week. According to a leak that originated from Reddit last year, a Nintendo Direct was due to happen on January 11th. The original leak, which mostly featured a timeline of EA publicity campaigns, seemed pretty authentic, showing the plans for the publisher to re-reveal Fae, an adventure game due out this February. Then, early 2018, an Amazon listing revealed 18 unannounced Switch games with text stating "just announced at the Nintendo Switch event" and box art coming soon, fueling the rumor fire. According to industry figure Nibel on Twitter yesterday, GameStop apparently tweeted a comment alluding to a Nintendo Switch announcement and then deleted it straight away. Whether this was an employee of the retailer acting on information they shouldn't have revealed so soon, or simply a mistake remains unclear. However, the deletion of the tweet without comment seems suspicious. The official Twitter account then posted a picture of Chibi Robo, who fans might remember from an assortment of Nintendo games in the past. Meanwhile, Laura Kate Dale, news editor at Kotaku UK and well known for her Nintendo sources, has tweeted suggesting that she's heard a lot of conflicting reports in recent weeks. "Seriously, I've heard so many conflicting things since like early December. What the FK is going on? Why did you set this robot on fire, Nintendo?" Someone else also suggested that Nintendo may be purposefully passing around conflicting misinformation within their studio to make it harder for info to be leaked, to which Dale seemed to agree, to an extent, writing, "Yeah, not gonna lie, I have been wondering if we're being messed with in some way to try and FK with leak reporters or something." "Something odd is happening and I'm keeping my hands off for now. Stay tuned for more details. And who knows, maybe more Chibi Robo, who ironically, is now available as a t-shirt less than an hour after the tweet went live." "We're still expecting something to happen, and we'll keep you updated as soon as it does."